2.7 multiplication equations. Very, very similar to what we were previously doing with addition and subtraction equations. The only difference is now it's going to be multiplication. And what's the opposite of multiplication? Division. So multiplication and division. So first sentence, remember, it's like a balanced scale. And I write this on every single one of the notes. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. The opposite of multiplication, we said, is division.
I think I spelled it right. Yeah.
So we are going to do the opposite of multiplication on all of these problems for our notes here. Example 1. When you have a number next to a letter, we know that that is multiplication. So 5 times P equals 75. So one step, I undo my multiplication by dividing.
5 times divided by 75.
And these cancel. P equals, and this is where I would grab a calculator, type in 75 divided by 5, and I would get 15, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think it's 10. No.
No,
10 would be 50. So 15. And to check my answer, I would also grab my calculator and do 5 times 15. And does that equal 75? Yes, it does. It checks out. We're good to go.
This is easy.
All right. Next example. Not the only difference. The biggest difference between this one and the one before is that the 16, the number all by itself, is on the other side of the equation. Don't let that trick you when you get to your homework. You're still solving for the side that has the variable on it, which is the 8r. So 8 times r. To undo that, we would do divided by 8 on both sides.
Wait, no, right? 2 equals R.
So these 8's cancel. 16 divided by 8 is 2 equals r.
Yeah.
Okay? And I would want to check that real quick. Does 16 equal 8 times 2? If you plug that into your calculator, you would find out that yes, that is true.
Could you do
I did 8 times 2 equals 16, not like 16. Whatever.
This. So what am I looking for on your assignment? Hopefully you were able to try this one here. 8 divided by 8, those cancel out. Divide by 8 on the other side. You have A equals 9. On your homework, I am looking for that. Okay? That is the work I'm looking for. So, now we get to a story problem, because there's a couple story problems in your homework. And for that, the area of a rectangle is 56 square inches. The length, which is an L, is 8 inches. What is its width? And the width is going to be measured in W. Hint, the formula for finding area is A equals L times W. So A equals L, I'm going to write a cursive L, times W. That's our formula. So we're going to go up into our problem and figure out, what do I know?
Wait, should we do a dot instead?
So we know a rectangle is 56 square inches, the area of it is. So that 56 we can put right here. The other thing we know is that the length is 8. So we put an 8 here. We don't know the times W. We don't know what W is. We're trying to figure that out. That's what the question says here. What is the width? So what would I do?
8 divided by 56.
So I divide by 8 over here, and divide by 8 over here. This side cancels. I have W, and 56 divided by 8 should be 7 every day.
I got 9.
You did 56 divided by 8.
Oh, I did 6.
So we go back to our problem, and we say it's a story problem, so I probably have to write some sort of units. And it's asking for the width. What do you think the width is measured in this problem? 7 what?
7.
Wait. Square.
Inches.
Inches. Notice it says it's 8 inches, so my width is going to be 7 inches.
Isn't it 56 squared inches?
That's what the area is. The area is 56 square inches.
So it wouldn't be square
Nope, because the squared is when you multiplied the two lengths together. So now we're dividing out, so we're back to just length all by itself.